Very good morning to all dear students. I hope you are learning and revising the things that we are discussing every day. So, let us now start our next topic, dictionaries in Python. Fine, dictionaries in Python is our next topic of chapter 2, Python revision 2 second. So, as we have discussed tuples, lists, strings. So our next data type is dictionaries. So it is another type of data type that we are using. So dictionaries are the collection of some key value pairs. Dictionaries are mutable. Let me discuss some important key points here. First is that dictionary is a data type which exists in the form of key value pair. Key value pair will be having two parts and they will be separated with a colon. Firstly, you write the key, then you will write the colon, then you will write the value. It is compulsory notation. Fine. Secondly, the dictionaries are mutable. Mutable means changeable, but it should be very much clear to you that keys are not mutable, their values are mutable. Fine. Fine. Let us take an example how to write this key value pair like dimple colon computer science. We can say Dimple ma'am teaches us computer science. Karen ma'am teaches us sociology. So in this way we will write the key value pair. Okay. Next important point to be noted down, whenever you are going to print the values of these key value pairs using print statement, they will always be unordered. It means you are printing firstly Dimple, you are writing Dimple first, Karen, then Harpreet, then Sabha. You are using this order to write it, but when you will print this dictionary, you will not get output in the similar order. So we must know they are unordered collection. Okay. Next is how to identify that we have declared a dictionary. For that, you must use this curly brackets. What is the syntax? See, firstly, you need to declare a variable that will contain all the dictionary data inside it. So, firstly, you will name the dictionary. Okay. Then you will write equal to, then curly brackets, then you will write key value pairs like Dimple ma'am teaches us computer science, then Karen ma'am teaches us sociology. Each key value pair will be separated with colon, and each key pair will be separated with comma. Means between key and value you will use colon, between two key pairs you will use comma, and at the end you will use curly brackets. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, now let me start how to create a dictionary. For that, you need to write the name of the dictionary. I told you you will name a variable, so dictionary name will be the same. Means dictionary name is teachers here, and you will use the key. See, let me tell you, Dimple is the key, its value is computer science. Next key is Karen, its value is sociology. Next key is Harpreet, its value is mathematics. Next key is Sabha, its value is legal studies. Fine. So we have four key value pairs here. So if we want to print all the keys, Dimple, Karen, Harpreet and Sabha. So how to write it? Teachers dot keys. I'll write teachers dot keys. How? See on the next page it is given. I'll show you. Here D is used. D. This is a dictionary that will contain all the vowels. Vowel 1 is A, vowel 2 is E, vowel 3 is 1, vowel 4 is B, vowel 5 is U. So this is vowel 1 is key 1, key 2, key 3, key 4, key 5. This is value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4, value 5. Fine. So if I want to print all the keys, so what is to be done? D dot keys. All the keys will be printed, but mind it, they are not in order. Fine. If you want to print all the values, then what is to be done? D dot values. Then it will print all the values. Fine. Let us come back. So if I want to refer to a particular key, how to write? Like here, teachers Karen. In subscript, I will write Karen. So it will give me sociology. And if you are referring to a key which is not inside this list, then this will give you an error. You are referring to teachers Kushal. See, Kushal, it might be there inside this as a value, but we need to write key here. teachers bracket square bracket key name you need to write. If you are writing something else other than the keys, then you will not get a right output. Fine. And we know they all are unordered. Now this we have discussed. Now characteristics of dictionary is, they are, dictionaries like lists are mutable, but I told you keys are not mutable. Only key values are mutable, means we can change this value, but vowel 1, vowel 2, vowel 3, vowel 4, vowel 5 cannot change it. I can change their values. Fine. How to change it, I'll tell you within 1 minute only. Dictionary is an unordered, I told you unordered, but in the key value pair it will exist. Unlike strings, list, tuples, they all are ordered data types, but this is unordered data types. Dictionary are indexed by keys. We will use dictionary with the help of keys, and keys are non-mutable. I told you this thing. Each of the keys within the dictionary must be unique. You cannot use the same name of dictionary to refer to two different elements. Like we cannot have two students roll number same. Okay, in this way we cannot have two key value pair similar. Fine. Next, uh, lists, dictionaries are also mutable. Okay, the dictionary key, if you want to change, I told you we can change the values. Like vowel 1 I want to make u, let us say. So what I'll write, dictionary value 1 is equals to u, then it will change vowel 1 as u now. Fine. Next is dictionary operations. Dictionary operations, there are the different operations. Let us discuss one by one. First is traversing. Traversing means to access or process each element in the dictionary. How? With the help of this for loop, because it contains many values inside it. So to refer many values we need to use a for loop. This item, what is this item? This is the variable that will refer to each and every key value inside this dictionary, and with the help of print statement we'll use this. Fine. Then firstly you need to, for example, we need to create a dictionary like this. Like D1 dictionary I have created, 5 refers, 5 is a number, a is a string, and 1 and 2 written inside this round brackets is a tuple. So this dictionary I have created, name is D1. So if I need to refer number kaise I will read number with the help of this way. For key in D1, key is 5 or a or 1 and 2. Fine. So print key colon, you will write colon like this. It is not, see, in whatever is written in double quotes will be printed as it is. Fine. So a colon string, how it will be printed, key is a. See, they are unordered, I told you. Either even if you are picking up the values in this order, even then you will get the output unordered. Fine. So first let's refer to 5, let us say. So D1 key means D1 key. D1 is this dictionary. Key is 5. So it will give me D1 key is number. Fine. Key is 5, but D1 key is number. Okay. Then D1 A is string. A is key. D1 is this dictionary. D1 5 is number. D1 A is string. D1 1 2 is tuple. So whatever value is given here will be printed. So you'll get this output. Okay. Next is adding elements to the dictionary. If you want to add a new element to the dictionary, how? Dictionary key is equals to value. I told you earlier also, if you want to add something to a dictionary, like this is your dictionary. Employee is a dictionary in which we have key value pairs. Name John, salary 10,000, age 24. So 3 key value pairs we have. We want to add another one. So employee, department, sales. So you have written this, it will be added here. Fine. Anywhere it can be added. We don't know the order. Okay. Updating existing elements in a dictionary. Updating existing elements. How to update? For that you need to create a dictionary first. Again we have an employee dictionary, name is John, salary 10,000, age is 24. Now I want to update this, salary should be 20,000. So I told you the keys cannot be changed, so salary will be updated, will update with 20,000. So if you want to print the dictionary values, so you'll write employee only, it will give you the complete dictionary printed. Fine. Thank you. Next topic we are continuing in next part of it. Okay.